Italian is one of the most melodic and expressive languages in the world. It is part of the Romance language family, which developed from Latin and also includes Spanish, French, and Portuguese. Today, Italian is spoken by over 60 million people, mainly in Italy and parts of Switzerland, and is widely studied globally for its rich culture, music, art, and cuisine. This module provides learners with a solid foundation in Italian. Because Italian pronunciation is highly regular and phonetic, mastering the alphabet and sound system from the start allows students to read and speak accurately and confidently. Let's begin with the Italian alphabet. The Italian alphabet consists of 21 letters, which is fewer than the English alphabet. An additional 5 letters, J, K, W, X, and Y, appear mainly in foreign words such as jeans, kiwi, weekend, taxi, and yoga. Italian has 16 consonants, each pronounced consistently, and 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U, which are always pronounced clearly. The extra letters, J, K, W, X, Y, are used primarily in loan words from other languages.
Italian vowels are clear, pure, and always pronounced. Unlike in English, Italian vowels are never silent, which makes pronunciation much more predictable. They are pronounced as follows. A like the la in casa, casa. E like the ye in bene, bene, can be open or closed depending on the word. E like the ye in vino, vino. O like the lo in sol, sole, can be open or closed depending on the word. U like the lu in luna, luenea. Let's talk about consonants. The consonant C has 2 main pronunciations in Italian, depending on the vowel that follows it. Hard K sound, chia, ko, ku, like K in kite. Soft ch sound, che, chi, like ch in chair. Spelling rule, to keep the hard K sound before A or I, Italian adds H, K, ki. Similarly, the consonant G also has 2 main sounds depending on the following vowel. Hard G sound, ga, go, gu, like G in go. Soft J sound, ga, g, like J in jam. Spelling rule. To keep the hard G sound before A or I, Italian inserts H, g, gi. Special consonant combinations. Italian has several special consonant combinations that produce unique sounds. Learning these combinations is important for correct pronunciation. 1. The letter H. In Italian, H is not pronounced. It has no sound of its own and mainly serves a spelling function, especially in combination with the C and G to keep their hard sounds. Examples. Hotel, hotel. Oh, I have. Ai, you have. 2. The combination GL plus E. The combination GLI creates a special sound in Italian, similar to the li in the English word million. This sound does not exist exactly in English, so learners may need practice to pronounce it correctly. Examples. Famiglia, familia, family. Figlio, filio, son. 3. The combination GN. The consonant combination GN produces a sound similar to the NY in the English word canyon. This sound is very common in Italian. Examples. Lasagna, lasagna. Bagno, bagno, bathroom. Signore, signore, sir. An important feature of Italian pronunciation is the distinction between single consonants and double consonants, called consonanti doppi or consonanti geminate. Unlike in English, this difference is phonemic, which means it can change the meaning of a word entirely. How double consonants work. They are held longer and pronounced more forcefully than single consonants. Correct pronunciation is essential to avoid confusion between words. When pronouncing a double consonant, pause briefly before it, hold the consonant sound slightly longer, and stress it more strongly than the surrounding vowels. Examples. Pala, shovel versus. Palla, ball, notice the double L in palla. Fatto, fate versus. Fatto, fact, done, double T changes the meaning. Anno, iar versus. Anno, annus, double N makes a big difference. Casa, house versus. Cassa, box, cash register, double S changes the word. Tip for beginners, many learners tend to ignore double consonants. Pronounce them too quickly. Overstress the vowel instead of the consonant. Paying attention to double consonants will make your Italian sound natural and avoid misunderstandings. Stress and intonation are key elements of Italian pronunciation. They determine which syllable of a word is emphasized and how sentences sound in conversation. Italian is often described as a rhythmic and melodic language, with clear syllables and predictable stress patterns. Uno, penultimate stress. Most Italian words have stress on the second to last syllable. Examples. Tavolo, diavolo, table. Amico e amico, friend. Due antepenultimate stress. Some words have stress on the third to last syllable. Examples. Telefono, telefono, telefon. Sabato, sabiatu, Saturday. 3. Final syllable stress. Words with the stress on the final syllable usually show it with an accent mark. Examples. Città, cittia, city. Perché, perché, why because. Tip, correct stress is crucial because it can change the meaning of words and make your Italian sound natural and melodic. Greetings are an essential part of communication in Italian. Italians place great importance on politeness and social interaction, so using the right greeting shows respect and helps you communicate naturally in everyday situations. 1. Informal greetings. Ciao, used with friends, family, and people your age. It means both hello and goodbye. 2. Formal greetings. Buongiorno, good morning. Used in formal situations, with strangers, elders, teachers, or professionals. Buonasera, good evening. Also formal, used later in the day. 3. Introducing yourself. Mi chiamo a name, my name is. Sono a name, I am. Piacere, nice to meet you. Tip, using the correct greeting depending on the situation will help you make a good first impression and sound natural in Italian conversations. Numbers, days, and months in Italian. Numbers, days, and months are essential vocabulary for everyday communication. They are used for telling time, giving dates, talking about schedules, shopping, and sharing personal information. Learning these early helps students participate in basic conversations and understand daily interactions. Numbers 0-10. The numbers from 0 to 10 in Italian are 0, zero, 1, ono, 2, dioe, 3, 4, kwatro, 5, 6, sy, 7, 8, 9, and 10, daiche. Days of the week. The days of the week in Italian are lunedì, lunhd, for Monday, martedì, martehd, for Tuesday, mercoledì, mercoledhd, for Wednesday, giovedì, giovehd, for Thursday, venerdì, venerdì, for Friday, sabato, sabiatu, for Saturday, and domenica, domhnk, for Sunday. Months of the year. The months in Italian are gennaio, gennaio, for January, febbraio, febbraio. For February, marzo, marzo, for March, aprile, april, for April, maggio, maggio, for May, giugno, giugno, for June, luglio, luglio, for July, agosto, agosto, for August, settembre, settembre, for September, ottobre, ottobre, for October, novembre, novembre, for November, and dicembre, dicembre, for December. This module introduced the fundamental elements of the Italian language, focusing on pronunciation and essential communication skills. Learners explored the Italian alphabet, vowel and consonant sounds, stress patterns, and pronunciation rules, which provide the basis for accurate speaking and listening. In addition, students practiced basic greetings, introductions, numbers, days, and months, and learned the difference between formal and informal address, tu versus lei. An important cultural feature of Italian communication. By mastering these basics, learners developed the phonetic awareness and vocabulary necessary for simple conversations. These foundational skills prepare students for the next stage of learning, where they will begin forming sentences, asking questions, and expanding everyday vocabulary.